Welcome, friends. I'm Gina Nicole, and this is the Goddess Channel, your sacred space for light-coded transmissions, frequency upgrades, and intuitive channeled messages. In this space, we co-create in communion with Spirit and connect from our hearts with the intention of expanding goodness on the planet together. I invite you now as we get into this transmission to take a breath with me and placing a hand on your heart or maybe your belly if you feel called, and just letting your energy ground in, maybe letting your shoulders soften, and just receive this message as both guidance and activation. Let's begin. Today's transmission comes from Archangel Metatron. And here's our message. In spirit, manifestation is pure creation. There are no obstacles, there are no emotions to weigh you down, and there's no human body to slow you, no thoughts to cloud you, no illusion of time to restrict you. Creation simply flows. And here's the truth. Even in this human experience with all of these layers intact, we can still enter that flow. And we do this by healing and transmuting everything in our physical and energetic bodies that resists, that slows down, or that impedes our ability to create. When we align with our soul awareness beyond the physical, when we go with the natural flow of life that's emerging, that we're here to express, something pretty incredible happens. You may have noticed this in moments in your own life as well. We fall into a cadence, a rhythm of co-creation without thought, without needing to control or direct, without orchestration. And we simply become the fullest expression of self. In that state, we are naturally creating the highest aligned, most fulfilled, and fully manifested version of who we are. There is always a natural freedom to manifestation. That's really the core message of today, that there is a natural freedom to manifestation. Natural in the sense of it's innate to you. You don't have to do something to make it happen. Free in the sense of you're untethered. You're free to be yourself. In fact, that's what you were put here to do. So by natural law, nothing can ever impede that except for your own free will choice. Now, if we were meant to manifest without participation, it would feel natural to do so, right? And so let's explain that a little bit. When you get to a level of alignment where you can manifest unconsciously and fully, it will feel natural for you to do that, automatic. Okay? But if you are feeling resistance, if you're not feeling that automatic flow and that sort of no urgency, no force, no need to try or control or anything like that, if you're feeling some resistance, it is a sign. It means that you're not yet in that natural freedom around what you're resisting. Now, I've kind of tried to shape my words in this transmission so that you can logically get it, but it's not really lining up that way for the logical mind to fully embrace. And I think that's for a reason. In fact, Metatron is saying it is for a reason. We're meant to just receive this on a cellular level, on a subconscious level. So whatever words I'm saying, just kind of let them wash over you and don't tighten up to try to get quote unquote what I'm saying. That's the message coming through as sort of a sidebar. So let's get back into it. If you're bumping up against resistance, it's a sign that you're not yet in the natural freedom around what you're resisting. So resistance is not a punishment. It's simply an invitation. It's something to notice. Oh, there's something to shift or heal or transmute here. And that's normal. It's all good. Because that in itself is a deep honor. And I would love for you to reframe it that way. It's what we are here to do. Healing and transmutation of old patterns that this planet has been kind of working through. And we're doing this for the good of all. So when we allow healing and transformation to occur, when we let go of what holds us back, we fall into natural alignment with creation. And here's the wildest awareness coming through. You are destined to be fully manifested as the complete expression of the truth of your soul. And that might not seem wild to you, but anytime the word destined comes in, my ears perk up. Because when something is destined in a free will universe, it really lends itself to the completion of something that has already been made manifest, where time collapses. And so you are destined to be fully manifested as the complete expression of the truth of your soul. This soul journey that you are on goes to completion in every way, in every sense of the word. Every level of creation, from human being to spirit guide to ascended master and beyond, are simply layers of soul expression. All of it is destined to come into being, and in fact it is. Because again, time is a tool, is actually the word they're giving me. Time is a tool for us to have a human experience with. And so in timelessness, all of this already exists, and we're just tuning into it now with free will. And because there is no time, no space, only the eternal now, it's done. You don't have to do everything. You don't have to do anything. Everything already exists in its fullest state of expression. And you are just perceiving it. Because that is another layer of that thing, of this experience, of creation, of beingness. And our only role is to heal and grow so that we can embody what was always destined, to have the lived, embodied experience of what already is. And just breathing here together and noticing that this message really did come in kind of a convoluted way in some senses, but it's because Spirit is just trying to get you to open up to the flow of vibration, of letting your logical mind kind of get out of the way and just fully receiving messages from an energy standpoint, receiving what's here for you without having to sort of dissect it. Now let's go to the reflector of the goddess. They say, you are not striving to become. You are remembering what you already are. Every act of healing is not fixing. It is clearing the space to let what is eternal shine through. Manifestation is not a race or a hustle or a test. It's the natural unfolding of your soul in form. When you honor the invitations of resistance, you step closer to experiencing the destiny that has always been yours. I love that. It's the natural unfolding of your soul in form. Beautiful. So just breathing here for a minute, letting this message land. This really feels visceral to me. Again, I think that's why the way it came through was kind of to get our brains out of the way. This is very visceral, working through our physical body and the rest of our energy bodies here. And just knowing that all of these transmissions we bring through with the intention of letting it be a gentle alchemy, a gentle transformation with this energy, so that it's not something that like takes you out for days because you're integrating it. We're just going to let this gently develop over time so that you can just have a natural experience of this transmutation. All right. Thank you for being here today. Beautiful job receiving. And if this message resonated, I warmly invite you to just like the video and help the algorithm share it with more beings who are on this wavelength. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. I love you.